Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Hey Libra honey, welcome to your May guide. This is your guidance reading. It's guidance for your highest good. So, and the highest good of all. Um, it's not necessarily telling you what's gonna happen this month. It's not like that reading. I don't really do those. I do more so guidance readings. So if you're into that, hang out. If you're not, I don't know. I guess you can hang out still. What I'm reading for is the energy that's going to be affecting Librans, especially the Libra watching this. So you, or you, you, um, and what the guidance is to get you to the highest good for you and the highest good of all, given the energies, right? How to navigate, blah blah blah. So, I'm unable to pause this, so I'm just going to tune into. It got real cold when I started reading. My bones. I feel cold, girl. All right. Thanks. Guidance for Libra, and guidance to guide Libra to Libra's highest good, please, this month in May, if you can. That would be kind of nice. All right. Great. This month, Libra, you may be feeling uncomfortable, duh, like, home wise, in yourself, with where you're at in life, um, or you're moving, or you're traveling, or some shit. Just putting that out there. Libra, this is nice. I feel like I know what that is. I feel like things are moving for you, but you can't see them moving. Things are moving, but you can't see them moving. What does that mean? Perspective, I suppose. Your perspective is shifting, your perspective is changing, and it's changing your surroundings. Your perspective is shifting, and it's a big perspective. It's a perspective that's been around for quite some time, Libra. And it's shifting into something different, and you're seeing that where you're at isn't where you're at anymore, in that where you're at is not home anymore. Where you're at is not where you, dare I say, belong anymore. Where you're at is not your home anymore. It's not for you no more. And that perspective shift is showing you, but you're still there. You haven't yet moved. But you know, maybe some of you don't. Some of you may not know. But if you're watching this, I suppose, well, I don't know. But You know that's not your home anymore. You know that it just isn't you anymore. It's not your skin anymore. It's not you anymore. It's but you're still in it. How can that be? I'm still in it, but it's not me. But I'm in it. Your wish has been heard. And you are, Libra. You are moving elsewhere. That's the part where some of you know, some of you don't know. This is confirmation. If you feel like your life is shifting, your life is changing, your life is moving somewhere, it is. If you feel like you're not, I don't want to say that you don't belong where you're at anymore, I suppose. But if where you're at doesn't feel like you anymore, that's accurate. If you've moved into great things, Libra, which come fucking through, bitch, yes. If you've moved into great things and you're feeling this in the way that is, I don't belong here, I am not good enough, I'm not enough, I'm not enough, you will be feeling better about that. You'll be feeling more confident about that. Just keep doing the things that will help you feel more settled in this new gloriousness. Okay? Good. This is good, Libra. Yeah, it's nice. For the second Libra that I was talking about, the one who is in some greatness, who's doing some good stuff, and doesn't feel like they belong, feel like an imposter, stop that, but also at the same time, do what you need to do what you can to not feel like that. If Libra's feeling like that, there must be something missing, there must be something lacking. If it is a perspective shift that needs to happen, then what needs to be shifted in your perspective, and do that. So for instance, if you are, I don't know, painting, and other people around you say that, oh, your paintings are good, and you're looking at your paintings saying this shit, what's shit about them, Libra? What is it about them that could make them better? Do that. Fucking do that. And I feel like you may be doing that, unless you're one of those Libras that wants to continue wallowing. But you know what? There's no shame in that game, really. Sometimes you need an extended wallow so you can really figure out what you're about. I'm not gonna lie. Everything has its purpose. I feel like this month you're guided to, again, if you're the Libra that's stepped into some nice stuff, be it a new relationship. Am I really worth this? Can I really have this? Can I sit down? Like, is this okay to sit down, or will this person leave, or will they walk away? Will I fuck it up somehow if I sit down and relax? Like, is that okay? Yeah, it's okay, but at the same time, I feel like there's some, not to say that there's validity in your worries, but there's something about what you're worrying about. If you chunk it down a little bit, Libra, then you can do the things that can help you feel more supported within yourself. So again, if it is, let's go back to the painting example. If it is about painting, and you realize that, oh, there's something about, people are saying, oh, this is great, but you're saying there's something wrong with it. What's wrong with it, Libra? And you say the depth. There's no depth in this painting. Awesome. You know what you have to do now, right? You go and look at how to make more depth in your painting. Great. Wonderful. Do that. Do the thing. Don't just dream about it. Do it. But I feel like that's your guidance, by the way. But at the same time, don't once you identify the problem, or once you identify the issue, I feel like you will, I hope you will naturally begin to rectify it. And you will naturally begin to feel more comfortable, more at home, more worthy, if you want to use that word, of where you're at. If you're Libra doing well, who stepped into some good stuff this month. So I'm so happy for you, Libs. Yay. Awesome. This is about actual action. It's about actual doing the thing of it. I feel like once you identify that in my relationships I need to be more vulnerable, I need to be more upfront about how I'm feeling, I need to just let this person know, or I need to check in with myself more often. Do I still want to be with this person? Okay, cool. I'm okay with this. Once you identify the thing, Libra, this month, then you will assimilate it into your being and you will act in order to improve that, in order to get you to your new home. New comfort, better comfort. Okay? That's for the Libra doing well. Going back to the Libra that I was first talking about, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, things moving slow, but not really. Perspective. Yeah, I got it. That's more of an essence thing. What was the other thing I was saying about Libra who doesn't feel comfortable in their life anymore? Libra who knows that, oh, some of them know, some of them don't know, but if you're watching this now, you know you're moving to better things, babe. There's no way the Libra that's doing well, whatever that means, is going to move to better things and you're going to move to shitty things. No, come on. No, you're moving to better things. It just, there's something weird about time here. It's like it's going to move fast and also slow. So perhaps your perspective is the fast one because that's the quickest thing to understand. And then the slow may be the reality of it. But at the same time, perspective and reality, there's some blurred lines there. Isn't it? You understand? Sometimes there is that blurred line between perspective and reality. Once you shift your perspective, your reality instantly changes because, well, perspective was reality. Reality was perspective. So if you know that things are changing, then you see things no longer as stagnant. You see them as changing, and therefore things then begin to change. So there really isn't much of a difference between the Libra that stepped into some nice stuff and the Libra that's going through some muck. In the essence of the message, of course. Either way, Libra is shifting, Libra is moving. Libra's psyche it's not under attack, but Libra's psyche is doing some stuff. For the Libra that's wanting to move into better things, is wanting to move out of discomfort, paying attention to the details. Being grounded, not spending. That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. I would not have thought this was what it was. Okay, I get it. Thanks. Maybe a biased perspective. But no, it makes sense. Thanks, we got there. No, we're all right. Okay. So, let me say this. Not spending so much time in your head, Libra. So, not spending so much time, okay, that's just listen to me. Not spending so much time in your dreams, in your this is what I want, in your like the airy fairy in the sky type thing, but being grounded. Like I was saying before, being grounded and doing like actual things. What is it that I want? But then in that, what is it that I want is also the dreams, the desires, the ethereal, blah blah blah. So it's this fine balance between yes, identifying what it is that you want, throwing that penny in the wishing well, and walking away to do what you need to do to get to what you want. Do you got that? Because there's a message here. There's the guidance here for there's different types, but there's a piece of guidance here that says, Libra, be a little bit more grounded. Do the things. Do the things that you need to do. Pay attention to the details. Fill out the forms in the way that they need to be filled out. Do the form work. Do Do the things, Libra. This is not all about, wishing and dreaming and hoping and marinating. No, this is about like doing some actual shit on the ground, moving with your physical feet, doing with your physical hands, making things happen, not just dreaming things into existence. But it is both. It is you dreaming something and then making it come into existence, paving that path, clearing that path for it to come into existence so you can move. So, that's so funny. So, this is saying, I want, fuck. Now I'm singing two different songs. When I saw this card, I was singing, the song that immediately came to my mind was I'm Wishing. / one song from Snow White. I have not sung that song in ages on this channel. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. I'm hoping for what I'm dreaming of. It's a Snow White song. Great song. Beautiful song. But now the song that came into my mind was A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes When You're Fast Asleep. What's my point? What's my point? Not to, like, this woman has tossed her penny into the coin. She's made her dream. Snow White makes her dream. Cinderella makes their dreams. And for those dreams to come true, Cinderella can't stay in her fucking tower the whole time. Snow White can't keep running away from the prince when he comes. She has to do something. She has to kiss the fucking bird and send it to the guy, and then he kisses him on the cheek, and he's like, oh, that's cute, we're doing a thing. There's still that action that she takes when the thing comes to her. Or she at least paves that path for the thing to come to her. There's still a doingness of it. In Cinderella, dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Yeah, she sleeps, but she also wakes up and does some shit. She goes into the pumpkin. She dances with the guy. Now, for that, I'm actually picking up two stories. So if this is someone who's thinking about love, this is where, yeah, make that fucking list, girl, sir, madam, friend. Make that list of the type of person that you want to meet, the type of relationship that you want to meet, and then be the kind of person that person would want to be. Go and do those things. Go be a little bit more adventurous, because you may find, guess what, someone adventurous who is there as well, right? And when it comes to jobs, yeah, man, make that dream list of the type of job that you want, how you want it to feel, the type of people you want to work with, and then go fill out the actual applications. Go fill out the jobs. Go do the work that needs to be done to get that job. Yes, manifesting happens when you're just sleeping and you wake up and poof, there it is. But there's also that manifesting where like you do some work for it. And it's not do some work as in like you just you grind. No, it's like you play that part and play that part. But what I'm seeing here for both the Libras, especially what I expanded upon in the second Libra, the one who's doing fairly okay, is that when you make that desire known, or as you have the thing that you have, and you're like, yay, I have it, but woo, now I have to feel worthy of it. What is it that you need to feel worthy of? What is that point? Work on that point. Once you identify it as a Libra, for some reason, for whoever's watching this, I just feel like you will automatically step into action. Because it's also a magnetic pull. You've just identified where the pull is, and you will be moving in that direction anyway. And I have no doubt that you will find home. Period. If it's for the Libra that's having a harder time, once you identify what it is that you want, then it's easier for that magnetic point to lock you in and pull you towards it as well. But there is, in all cases, for Libra, the guidance of paying attention to the details, the guidance of being clear, the guidance of looking at what the details are, what the paperwork is saying, what the books are saying, what the law is saying, what the rules are. Just looking at the details, bruh. And knowing that it's through that path this month that what you are wanting and wishing for, desiring, as it relates to being comfortable, feeling safe, feeling at home in yourself and in your life, it'll help you along that path this month. It's about being grounded. So yes, have some of that ether. Like, I'm not telling you not to dream and wish and hope and da 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 da. No, it's just in addition to that, you know, get dirty, get rough and rowdy. Get the papers, sit down, find the computer, clickety clackety clackety clack. You know, do the readings, do the research, do the work. It may be, a home is a pretty big thing. If it's a physical home, it's a pretty big thing. Like, yes, it's small. I'm not saying big as in you can't do it. It's a mountain. No, it's like when you think of scale, a home is a pretty big scale thing. So I feel like what I'm trying to say with this is where you're going, Libra, is big. And yes, you can manifest the shit out of that by just waking up in the morning and like doing, sure. But for this month, Libra, what I'm picking up for you is there's got to be some pull. There's got to be some physical, actual, detail looking, reading, writing, whatever sort of hourglass. What is that? Eyeglass. What is that? What is that thing, girl? Magnifying glass. Like, really just being like, all right, because you're gonna get it, Libra. Just the details. For your highest good. That's the highest good. That's your guidance to get to that. I don't know if you'll get to that this month. I don't know that. But why are you looking at me? What is this? The fates. But it's coming. You may not get it this month. If you do, awesome. You might. But it's definitely coming. It's yours. It's yours. That's nice. Coming to life is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. New life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. New life, baby, yes. Farmers don't go into their fields and pull up the shoots of plants to see how they're doing. No. They know that everything has its own cycle of growth. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. And I think you will. This is good, Libra. Simplicity and small steps, the details, small things. Look at this little mouse there. Tiny. I'll read details for you. Libra gang. Because I feel like we're done, really. I was hoping this would be shorter. I've got things to do. But I can't leave my Libra hanging. This is a time to be aware of the fine print in all areas. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. I know that helps someone. Alright. Here and now. This reminds me of that dichotomy, that weirdness of you being here, but also knowing that you don't belong here. Or that whole story. But I feel like don't rush, again, that whole time thing. Speed, don't rush the process, which I think Coming to Life was talking about. This is definitely an exclamation point on this. Don't, I know, especially when you want things yesterday, rushing the process may prolong the process. So do what you can when, not when you can, but do what you can now. Use this space. You don't want just any home. You want a good home. Maybe any home will do, but maybe it could be worthwhile to look at the home that you've always wanted, the type of person you've always wanted. Sure, any person will do, but maybe you want to look at, you want to use a space in this time and this lag or whatever, this space to hone in on what it is that you want. And also to know that this isn't forever. Okay? Things are moving. They just don't feel like they're moving. But they are. And then they also feel like they're moving. It's such a weird... But I feel like if you're resonating with this, and I know people say this a lot, but I feel like if you're resonating with this, you will get what I say, what I'm saying. Where things aren't moving, but it feels like things are moving. But they're also not. You know? To me, that makes so much sense, and it hits for me. And I can't... I either don't have the vocabulary or some sort of capacity to express that in a way that makes sense. So I'll leave it at that, and if anybody has any comments to add on expanding on that, that would be great in the comments. Libra, I wish you everything. I really do.